Yeah, hello friends, this is Alan Josh and I welcome you to the LearnUp TV. It's been a while I last shared on crypto tips, right? And here I'm going to be sharing some crypto winning tips, okay? And I've chosen to share some deadly mistakes that people mostly make when they come into cryptocurrency, all right? And one of the very first ones is a misconception. You know, when people come into cryptocurrency, they have this idea that it is an easy money-making venture. Yeah, you see, it might not require you going everywhere. It's just about you and your laptop and being in a single place, but it doesn't make it like the easiest money-making venture on earth. It is not so. And I believe that why it is, among all the ventures around, it is one that is most financially rewarding among the ones that are available to everyone. Okay, I'm not saying it's the most rewarding venture on earth, but among ones that are available to everyone, top dick and Harry, wherever you are, cryptocurrency seems to be the most rewarding one. And if that is the case, then nature often doesn't make things to be as easy as that. If something is of so much value, nature knows how to wrap anything of value in a package of some hard work. Okay, so people think it's an easy money making venture, so they take it with levity, and eventually it bites and stabs a lot of people. So that is one of the deadly mistakes, coming and thinking it's an easy money making venture, and that is often riding on this mindset that it is all based on luck and gambling. So people think it's all about luck and gambling, and then they come with this mindset. It often comes with two different reactions. If you are a type of person who doesn't like gambling, then you want to go away completely, and if you're a kind of person who doesn't mind, then even though you are coming in, you don't see a reason to learn, because if after all, if it's based on gambling, then why learning anything? If it's about just choosing among various options, and then why should I learn? You know, it's gambling after all. But it's not so. It is not all about gambling. You see, why there are people who just gamble their way and then hit a home run at some point, but it's usually 1 out of 1,000 a lot of times, and you can't base your options on that much of an exception. I mean, hoping that you beat that 1 out of 1,000, that's too much of a risk to take. But if you will pay the price of learning before you try to earn, then you can be sure that in the long run, you are certain, it's guaranteed that you're going to be profitable in the long run. So your outcome in crypto can be guaranteed to be profitable in the long term if you will just pay the price to learn before you earn. So understand, number one, it is not as easy as people make it out to be. It's not an easy money making venture like that. Nevertheless, it can become easier, just like in any sphere. When you master it, it can become easier over time, but you've got to pay the price of mastering it. And then it's not all about luck and gambling. If you will pay the price to learn before you earn, you can guarantee your outcome to be profitable in the long term. Okay? And then another mistake people make is using a kind of funds that has critical burden and timeline on it. And what do I mean by this? You see, you are more likely to be profitable if you put or invest in crypto, a kind of fund that doesn't have so much burden on it. You don't want to put your house rent or your school fees, okay, on cryptocurrency, or any money that has a kind of timeline. You need to pay your house rent or your house rent in the next 1 month or 2 months, and you're using it in cryptocurrency. You see, cryptocurrency has a lot of emotion and psychological factor to it. And if you use such a kind of money that has so much burden attached to it, and so on, that kind of a timeline, even if you had a chance of being profitable, you might not be profitable, because the type of money can affect your outcome in cryptocurrency. So you don't want to use money or a kind of fund that has that much of a critical burden, or that has so much implication on your life if you lose it. Imagine losing your school fee as a student, or you lose your house rent, or those kind of, that's too much of a high risk. You might hear of one person sharing all those fantastic stories of how they use their house rent and those kind of things, and they hit a home run, but that's too much of a risk and you don't want to take it. But if you still want to, you can go ahead, but that's not my advice. Meanwhile, I'm not a financial advisor, so I'm not giving you financial advice. All the things I'm saying are just opinions, and they are for entertainment and educational purpose alone, okay? So you don't want to make that mistake. Don't use a fund that had critical burden, okay, on it, and a fund that has timeline. And that's why you don't want to trade with borrowed money. And this is something I learned in the course of trading. You see, I'm going to share this separately in a different video later, and why you shouldn't trade with borrowed money. Okay, I'm going to share using charts and the like. You can be a profitable trader and suddenly turn to be not profitable because you're using borrowed money. Because, like I said, cryptocurrency has a lot of emotion and psychology to it. And borrowed money comes with a disadvantaged psychological thing to it, such that because it is time bound, a lot of times if you borrow money, you're promising to pay them in the next 6 months. Number one, there's an emotion around the borrowed money, and it puts you in a disadvantaged position for trading, so it can make you not profitable. And secondly, you don't, because it is time bound. Why you can research and do your research, because you have learned, research well enough and know a good project coin, you can't always tell when the outcome is going to come out. You can always tell that, for example, say Mina is a cryptocurrency, one of the cryptocurrencies I believe is going to do well in the long term. Okay, I believe it's going to do well. The project behind it is amazing, and what they're out to solve is very incredible. Okay, but it is not, I can't tell you categorically that next week Mina is going to do 50%. I can't tell you that next month is going to do 20% or do 30 or 50% or 100%. No, but I know that in the long term, Mina is going to do very well. But imagine taking a fund from someone and promising I'm going to pay the person in the next 30 months. What happens if Mina, though it's a good project coin, if it's not performing well in the next 3 months, and in the market there's such thing as a pullback. Even if the coin is going to perform well, it can pull back for some time, and it can spend the next 3 months pulling back. And when the time has come for you to pay your creditor, and then the coin is still down, you can go ahead to pay the creditor. You won't be able to pay the creditor eventually. You won't be able to pay even the whole capital, let alone paying what you promised on it. And eventually, after you have messed up everything, it can start doing well, and you are no longer in the market because you are out already. Okay, so borrowed money puts you in a very disadvantaged position. So if you must borrow money, I'm going to explain how to go about using borrowed funds. If you think you would just want to go ahead to use borrowed money to trade, there's a way to go about it. I'm going to explain further later using charts and the likes. But very important, if you're going to be using borrowed money, then you want to use a fund that is not time bound, and then you and your creditor are bearing the risk together. I'm going to explain this later. A fund that is not time bound, where you're not promising a definite amount of time. It's not definite time. Okay, it can be based on whether or not you make profit in the next 6 months. You review it and then you share the profit and stuff like that. But I will share more I will share it in more details subsequently. So that's one of the mistakes you don't want to make. And then there is such thing as futures trading. People make some mistakes in crypto. One of such mistakes is they think all cryptocurrency are same. But apart from that, people don't often know that there are different models of money making in cryptocurrency. There are at least 5 of them, okay? And we have courses on them at LearnUp Academy, so you can sign up for some of our courses on cryptocurrency at LearnUp Academy. You should see the link somewhere on the screen to our website where you can sign up for any of our courses if you're interested in all of these models. There are different models to cryptocurrency, okay? So, and one of such models is futures trading. And I often don't recommend that you trade futures when you're starting out trading cryptocurrency. It often takes you back to the past, though it is called futures. Okay, it can take you back to your past if you start out too quickly in futures trading. Now, I believe it's actually not so necessary. Eventually, you might not find it so necessary to do, but if you insist on doing it, we have a course for that. And but I don't advise you even do futures trading. Right, so you start out trading futures. It's one of the very, very certain mistakes that will lead people or anyone who makes such mistakes to the village, like we often love to say, call it in cryptocurrency. So don't start out trading crypto or trading futures. Trading it's a deadly mistake. And then never start. People, because of what people have seen on social media, a lot of people flaunting their gains on social media, maybe on WhatsApp status and likes and all those funny things. People get to have this kind of mindset of how I'm leaving my work, I'm doing nothing, I'm doing cryptocurrency alone, and that kind of thing can give you some false sense of security, and it often leads to a deadly end. Okay, we don't want to start out trading crypto and making cryptocurrency your sole or singular source of livelihood. It is risky. Now, there's a little exception there, and that is trading arbitrage. Arbitrage is a model of money making that it's, for all seasons, it's always profitable at all seasons. No matter whether we're in bear or bull, it's profitable. And it's the safest in my own opinion. Okay, and I love it. Okay, I think anyone could actually base their source of livelihood starting out on arbitrage trading. It's safe. Okay, but apart from that, different other models of trading like spot trading, futures trading, or some other modes of trading, they are so high risk that you can't base your livelihood on them starting out. It is too risky. And like I said, the kind of funds you want to use in trading cryptocurrency, you are more likely to be profitable if it's a spare fund, a fund you can afford to lose. Interestingly, it's amazing how that you are more likely to gain when you are willing to lose the money. I mean, when you are ready to lose the money. Nobody should be willing to lose more, ready to lose the money. Okay, you are more likely to gain if you are ready. Okay, but when you are too scared of losing the money, you are more likely to lose it. That's how it is in cryptocurrency. So you don't want to go ahead basing your livelihood on cryptocurrency, because when that happens, if you base all your livelihood on it, then the risk is so high on you, and then you are in a psychologically and emotionally disadvantaged position, then it can guarantee failure eventually. So you don't want to make it your source of livelihood. Have another more stable source of livelihood, and then use it as a by the way. Eventually, when you succeed in it, you can expand more into, invest yourself more into it, but you don't want to start out making it your source of livelihood. And like I said earlier, people come and think cryptocurrency is a currency. It's not. Cryptocurrencies are many. As I speak, there are over 50,000 cryptocurrencies. So all of them are not the same. All of them don't have the same profile. They have different risk profiles. Okay, some of them are even scam. A lot of them, I think majority of them are scam, I believe. And the majority of them are just not safe. So when you come into cryptocurrency and you don't understand all of these things, you may just think cryptocurrencies are saying just jump into one and hoping to win, and you land yourself into trouble. And the key to this thing is learning the basics of cryptocurrency. And we try to help people, to navigate this terrain by offering many courses. Courses on the different models of making money in cryptocurrency. There are different models. There's the arbitrary, spot trading, short-term day trading, or long-term investing, and some other models or ways of making money in cryptocurrency. And we offer courses on this at LearnUp Academy. So you may want to sign up for some of our courses there or then. But very importantly, you must be given to learning before you can attempt to gain in this market. Otherwise, the market is going to stab you so hard, and it can be very tough to bear. So advice, you learn before you earn. Learn as much as possible if you want to go into cryptocurrency. And even if you don't want to go into cryptocurrency as a business, like I often say, cryptocurrency is going to be a tool that everyone has to use at a point in time up ahead. It's going to just be like that. So even if you want to use it as a money-making venture, learn how to use it in your other business. There will come a time when people will just have to use it for international transactions, maybe just into your business that might not have anything to do with cryptocurrency directly. You just have to do some international transaction, and it's more efficient to use cryptocurrency. And it's going to be like that someday. And some other times you just have to use cryptocurrency. There are times when you'll be getting rewards online without even knowing that you're using cryptocurrency. It's going to get to that time. So everyone is going to use cryptocurrency at one point or the other, unless you don't want to operate or participate in this globalized age. But if you're definitely going to use crypto or need cryptocurrency at some point. So you want to learn about it. One of the ways to go about it, go online, search as many materials as you want. But at LearnUp Academy, we have a lot of these materials and a lot of these tools and skills and knowledge that you need to succeed and to make the most of cryptocurrency. We have them harmonized in an organized manner, and then you can leverage on these various courses and help yourself with them. So that's it about that for now. If you like the things I've shared in this video so far, please hit the like button. You'll be helping us. You'll be helping this channel, and you'll be promoting it to people when you hit the like button. And then hit the notification button so you don't miss out on the various valuable tips we share on this channel beyond just cryptocurrency. And then hit the subscribe button if you are new on this channel. So until the next time, my name remains Alan Josh, and I'm going to be right back shortly. Have a great time.